Welcome back to the channel, everybody. I am McAlphany. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate that. And if you could, please click that like button, turn it into a rocket, and send it to the moon. Also, we have channel memberships. If you look below the video, you'll see a join button. If you really want to support the channel, click that join button. You will see some monthly membership subscription fees, and feel free to pick the one that is best for you. And I would really appreciate that. Now, XRP, Ripple, they have a bright future. The prices we're seeing right now are a gift to anybody that has the wisdom and has done their due diligence. They know that XRP, the banking coin family as a whole, XRP, XLM, HBAR, Cello, and Algorand have brilliant futures. And I'm going to just give you a few examples why. Now, Ripple has a ton of deals. Keep in mind, and I know a lot of you veteran XRP people out there already know, but we have a lot of new people to the community. But Ripple has hundreds of deals, sort of like what XLM and Stellar has through IBM and Visa. Ripple has hundreds of deals with large financial institutions as well as banks. They're only waiting for regulatory clarity before they fully utilize the system. And when they utilize that system, a high transaction volume plus a high average transaction value will make that price go through the roof like you wouldn't believe. Now, I understand there's a lot of people out there that are very impatient. I can respect that. And I'm not asking you to buy. I'm not asking you to hold. Retail means nothing here. So it doesn't matter if retail people are buying or selling. It doesn't matter. What matters when it comes to XRP and any banking coin is the company or foundation's progress towards mass adoption. That's it, by banks. That's it. That's all that matters. So I never understand why people try to convince someone to buy a banking coin or sell a banking coin. It makes no difference. These are not regular crypto. I just want you to know that. These are not regular crypto, how people can make a whole lot of money off of it because people buy it or sell. Listen, the parabolic runs that are going to come from XRP will happen when they access something like this through American Express. $35 trillion they can possibly get access to through business-to-business cross-border payments. That's only business-to-business cross-border payments. $35 trillion yearly is moving through business-to-business cross-border payments. That's not including the trillions that are moving from people. And we're talking about cumulative transactions in value, okay? Because we know everything altogether, quadrillions, okay? Quadrillions yearly. But $35 trillion just in business to business transactions. So just imagine a piece of that, a modicum of that flowing through XRP. What does it do to that price? Do you believe XRP's price is going to stay at 78, 79 cents? Of course not. Nor will XLMs or HBARs or Algorands or Cellos, which, by the way, Cello hit like $3 at some point. You do realize Cello was at like $12, $14, $10 at any of its parabolic runs this year. Cello always makes a run. That is one of the banking coins. It is hard to hold because it would be easy to make a disgusting amount of money with Cello when it makes that next parabolic run, and take comfort in knowing that more than likely it's going to correct again like it always does, and you'll be able to get back in on the low. But that's just a random thought. When I saw that price, I was like, wow, somebody's going to be very fortunate to get in that low on Cello. Anyway, let's get back to XRP. $35 trillion just in B2B. That's not taking into account central bank money. We did videos covering that. So what XRP is accessing, what Ripple is accessing when there's regulatory clarity, in my humble opinion, is well worth the wait, is well worth the look-see. Like, let's see what happens. They've been doing a great job advertising. They've been doing a great job making deals behind the scenes. Okay, they've been keeping things very quiet because of the SEC case. They have to. They don't want to make too many ripples, no pun intended, in the water. So if you look at it, right, and we extrapolate a little bit, you have American Express, who is utilizing Ripple for their business to business FX international payments offering. Now, if I take this to be a parallel to what Visa is trying to do, then that means that American Express, somewhere in here, there is a deal. I need to search a little bit more, but sort of like what Visa is doing through FIS. FIS is bringing the banks to Visa to utilize XLM. FIS is also getting a part of Hedera. They're bringing the banks to Hedera as well. I have to look a little bit deeper. Maybe some of you out there might look as well and provide this information. But if American Express has this particular B2B offering, I'm pretty sure they are going to have something, some sort of company that they're partnering with that's bringing banks to Ripple as well. And I'm talking about in addition to what Ripple already has. I'm pretty sure there's no financial wing, I believe, that's worth its weight in salt that isn't going to try to bring in the commercial banks. We're talking about commercial banks, okay? That's a lot of money on the table as well. We think a lot about central bank money, but keep in mind the commercial banks bring a lot to the table. And whatever decision is made with CBDCs is going to filter down to those commercial banks. So I'm pretty sure American Express is going to be bringing banks to the table as well. Why would you leave that money out there? I just don't see them doing that. And if they already had their FX international payments offering in 2017, that means there were much more developments. So we need to look a little bit deeper into this and get some updates. I'm just starting the research on this. But as I said before, I reiterate, $35 trillion is just B2B transactions alone yearly. It's just the total yearly in B2B. That's it. There is no way that you believe that price is going to stay down. Now, also with corridors opening up, Ripple is opening corridors. They just haven't become fully utilized yet. Imagine when they do. So Ripple had their Japan and Philippines corridor open up. Just that corridor alone, $1.8 billion. Just that corridor. It's just a corridor. $1.8 billion. Imagine when they have dozens, tens of dozens of corridors open. Imagine. And they're all up and running. Imagine the amount of money flowing through XRP. Do you think that price stays where it is now? Then it gives you a reason to question, why would I be worried about any corrections or dips? These are wonderful. I'm going to get more. Just personally, not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. There is no reason when it comes to us banking coin holders, us AHAB investors, we're hunting the white whale. We're on the big hunt. We're hunting the banks. We're not here in these coins for the retail money. We can go to other coins to get retail money. Easy, easy. What did we do? We did like 980% gains off SHIB. We took a lot of money from the SHIB community. And I'll come back to if there's catalyst. I'll get more money from SHIB. It was disgusting gains. But we have coins like that. If we wanted to get retail money, we won't get too risky. SHIB wasn't really risky. At that time, they already had established an ecosystem and all of that. And I knew it was ripe for the taking. I came in and I came right in and just disgusting gains. But we're not like that with the banking coins because we know that their success, I reiterate, is predicated upon mass adoption and utilization by large business institutions and primarily banks. Nothing happens until that occurs. No insane parabolic runs happen until that occurs. Even with the parabolic runs you've seen Cello have, right? In H-bar, a little bit with H-bar, is nothing compared to when they are utilized, if they are utilized as a CBDC. And let me tell you, the gains that we will see if they're utilized as a CBDC are well worth the wait. Hey, I can't tell you what to do, but I'm very patient. I'm very, Very patient. It's so scary how patient I am. And I'm not asking you to be. I'm not asking anything of you. I'm just sharing my humble thoughts. But one corridor is $1.8 billion in one corridor. I'm pretty sure XRP at this point, I think I count at least 8 corridors they have open. Maybe more than that, but I'm just keeping it conservative. As far as my estimate, I think they have about 8 corridors open already. They're just not fully up and running, or you would see that price go insane. And believe me, people are going to want to use this because right now it costs, it's a headache to send money across the borders with the old system. It's a headache. They're going to clamor. They're going to love to use XRP, XLM, HBAR to send cross-border remittances. And that's just the regular people. The businesses are going to almost pass out when there's regulatory clarity because of how much money they're going to save. The businesses will use it until you might not even be able to get your hands on XRP. Once the businesses get a hold of it, they see how easy it is to send the money, how much money they're going to be saving. Look at all the data. I mean, I'm so excited right now. You couldn't even imagine. I'm a little bit different, but I'm not here to lose money. I'm here to make money. I'm not here to lose money. And I believe these are sound strategies. You buy in on a low. Corrections are good for the banking coins, 100%. Banking coins are not affected by corrections and dips. They're not. They're not. It doesn't matter. None of these prices matter at all. They're all a steal. They're all a bargain. So now let's just think about this for a minute. You have all of these banks that in the future may be using XRP, whether it's in a single nature or as an MBDC combined and congealed in a mCBDC with the likes of something possibly like Stellar, HBAR, one for in, one for outflow. I told you this for months. MBDCs are coming. mCBDCs are coming. They're going to combine a lot of these things together. It's the perfect system. They've already experimented with it. They've already improved upon the ideas and they're ready to push them out. mCBDCs. Look it up. We've covered this a lot of times on the channel. Just imagine when the banks start utilizing these protocol. And believe me, Hashgraph, there's other technology coming and we'll get in on those too. And we'll make a lot of money on those as well. But these banking coins, in my humble opinion, hey, they're worth the wait. They're worth the wait, and I'm enjoying every second of it. I'm getting more and more. The more coins you have, the easier it is to get rich off of them. This is simple. This is very simple. The more coins you have, the easier it is. Like the lower that price has to go parabolic for you to get rich. It's that simple. So every dip, you accumulate a little bit more and make it easier for yourself to become filthy rich. This is simple. And we have a technology that the world literally needs. Not that they might want to use. No, they need it. I'll give you an example, right? So Ethereum, there's some banks that are trying to utilize Ethereum for CBDCs. Their transaction fees are so high, you might as well stick with the legacy system. They're going to swap it out. They're going to swap Ethereum out. And I don't see why they wouldn't swap Ethereum out with a better product like HBAR, far superior to Ethereum. 150,000 transactions per second on HBAR, far superior. So if they like Ethereum, they're going to love HBAR. They'll swap Ethereum so easy. And that's not the only thing. The European Central Bank, the Bank of International Settlements, and the IMF are going to advise a lot of those banks that are experimenting with Ethereum. And I'm pretty sure they're going to recommend something that's superior and more efficient, not energy inefficient and not high transaction costs, high gas fees. They're going to recommend something else. Who knows what it's going to be? It's all something to think about. So Now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? Also, let me add this in that you can buy XRP on Uphold. I'm going to be uploading a video on that in a moment. So now that you have that information, what are you going to do with it? I know what I'm going to do with it. So until next time, let's get to the money.